Welcome back, everybody. Welcome if you are new. Today we're in the 360 sprint cars here at Limaland. Ran an okay time in practice, pretty much about the fastest I've gotten so far too. But I know some people are getting down to like the zeros and stuff, which is absolutely nuts. I don't know how they get that time, but the fastest lane is right along the outside wall. And it's going to get just slicker and slicker the more we run it. So feature race is going to be crazy up here for sure. But I'm just hoping I can get a clean lap in without hitting the wall. Because it's definitely the fastest out here. And we're car number 1 too, so there's like high expectations for us, but I know that we're not going to do amazing. We're in a 6, which isn't great. 3 and 4, I can kind of get on the throttle a little bit better and keep it straight. Should be a little bit faster. 619, Rey Mysterio, I'll take it. But wish I could have gotten back down to the 4. I was probably going to lose some spots there, getting a 619. But being car number 1, that's not great either. Actually, a lot of people have qualified, so a lot of times are falling off. It seems like everybody figured out it's top. You can see it already getting worn out, but I'm hoping we're in heat number 1 because heat 2 is probably gonna be a lot worse up there, but it is what it is either way. Actually, I kind of hope we're in heat number 2 because then we would start on the outside regardless. So I'm kind of hoping we stay here in 4th. That would be ideal, I think, because I'll be outside for the heat race and outside for the feature race. So I'll bring you guys back and get ready to take the green in the heat races. Alright, we fell down the 5th. That's kind of unfortunate. I am sad about that because now we're going to be on the bottom for the heat race and bottom for the feature. So that's kind of just sad overall. But heat number 1 here. Hopefully we can do alright. How many people are in my heat race? There's 8. I think there's only 16 in the race then. So there shouldn't be a consolation race. We should go straight from heat 2 to the feature, which would be nice. But that outside is absolutely flying. It's definitely the fastest way around. But there's going to be people hitting that wall and slowing down or flipping and stuff. So I'm hoping I don't get on that wall too badly in the feature race or this heat race, really. I need to try to start as well as we can. But I got to watch out for other guys hitting the wall and stuff. So got to be careful with that at least. We're waiting on people to join up. And we'll get ready to roll. But Limaland's a fun track. It's just difficult with just it being the high side like this. So it's kind of disappointing. I wish it was more multi-groove. I think when this track first came out, it was a lot more multi-groove than it is now. It used to be a lot more fun to me. At least in the street stocks, I think it's more multi-groove. These sprint cars, it's just top dominant for sure. Especially if you can get out there the entire time when it's slick. Because I think once it gets too slicked off, like for the feature and stuff, I may not be running up there too much. Because I'm going to be absolutely terrible and just hitting the wall. I think a lot of people are going to be hitting the wall, honestly. I'm car number 1, but I don't have a lot of experience in the sprint cars still either. Still learning them. But any car up against the wall, I'm not that good in. The big blocks, I'm okay at, I would say. I felt really good at Eldora. That was a ton of fun. Getting up on the wall and those. So I felt really, really good in that. But other than that, I haven't been, like, amazing up at the wall. These cars, I can get up near the wall, but I do hit it with the right rear a little too much, and my front end will come around. And with the open wheels, not the best. Definitely get some damage from that, and it's not good. But we're getting ready to take the green. Got an okay start there. Okay, 13. I was not expecting that. I was expecting 13 to run high, not to shot my nose like that. But I'm going to run the outside. Because I know it's the fastest way around. There's still a decent amount of grip up here. At least it's the fastest for me. I cannot make that bottom work. At least like they're doing. I'm way too slow and sideways on the bottom side. Oh, that straightened out really bad at the exit. Yeah, they were super fast down there. What the hell? Maybe the bottom was a little quicker if you could run it right, but I cannot do that. I didn't need to practice out here anyways, so this is great practice. I'm already gone from 4th place, so we should get 3rd no problem as long as I don't screw it up too badly. Try to run the bottom some, see what kind of grips down here. Because I don't think I have a whole lot of grip at the bottom. 3 and 4 might be a little bit higher, it seems. 1 and 2, you can kind of make the very bottom work, I guess. 3 and 4, there's a little bit of banking in the middle you can make work. I'm just kind of seeing what kind of times I could run right now. 'Cause I know I could run up top for the moment, but definitely slower down here for me. I don't know how first place is doing it. He is just so damn fast. It's crazy. He was just running like mid to low every lap, and he was gone. Like Scott in first had a almost 4-second lead on me in 8 laps. That's nuts. He's gonna lap everybody in this damn race. Legit, he is gonna lap everyone. That's nuts. But I was getting up on that wall. I was happy with that. I was happy with how we were running. But we'll be on to heat number 2 here to watch the front guys, see what they're doing. But we'll start 5th in the feature. I really just was not expecting the 13 to run low there in the first corner. I was not expecting that at all. I was expecting both of them just to go high, and I just got completely cut off on entry, which I just was shocked by. It got me sideways because I tapped the brake, or I slammed the brakes, one of the two. I just really wasn't expecting that. Luckily, we didn't get spun out, though. But we'll watch this heat, see if it's a clean one. I think my heat was pretty clean as far as I know. I didn't hear anybody yelling at each other. And I didn't see any cars going in the pits either, so I think it was a pretty clean heat race. So Limaland is usually a decently clean track, I'd say, depending on the cars there. So I wasn't sure how this race was gonna go, because I remember the 305s last season was a complete shit show. Honestly, like that race was awful. I think every race that week was awful as far as I saw. There was multiple like lap cars just wrecking everywhere, and it was so bad. But I'm interested to see how these guys do. Oh, he about hit second place there. That was close. Waiting a real long time to go. Gets a huge jump. I'm just so shocked on that bottom. Like 51 goes down there. It is very quick. Jesus, how did they do that? Maybe I need to move my wing back some more, or I'm just terrible at the throttle control in these things. I don't know. 17's trying to do what I was doing, just ripping the wall. These two guys are running that like middle bottom lane. See, the 7 car is running like straight mid and 3. He ran higher there in 1 and 2. His 51's going to get the lead off of turn 2 there. 7 car had to check up. He stays on the bottom though, slides up off of 4 super sideways, but he got the lead that lap. 7 car has the bottom lane. He gets real sideways on exit. 51 gets a good run. Good battle up front right now. 7 car is trying to throw a slider. Didn't really commit to it. He had the room. If he would have committed to it at all, he would be fine. But they're on lap 5 already. 5 of 8. Good side-by-side racing. If they tap a little bit, somebody's going flipping. Oh, that was close. I think he got into the 51 slightly. Got him loose into that corner. That's almost the wall. 7 car is pulling away after that. Coming into lap 7 of 8 right there. See if the 51 has any sort of speed to get back up to him. He is flying though in 1 and 2. He seems really, really quick in 1 and 2. 7 car completely runs the wall out there. Got a good run off turn 4. They're gonna be side by side at this line. Next time by, oh, they get together a little bit. It didn't flip the 7 or anything. He like reared him right in the side of the car. Oh my God, lap car. Oh, that guy was wrecking and nearly wrecked the leaders. That was
did not mean to get
close.
into that race. I'm sorry.
He got loose off of turn 4 here, spun it, and then started turning around, and here are the leaders right here. Almost came right back up into him. That was terrifying, but we're going straight to the feature race, which is awesome. Very happy about that. Oh God, I missed my name because it went somewhere else, but we are starting in 5th. Oh, I think both of them are just saying they got loose or didn't mean to get into each other. Good sportsmanship, at least. They barely got into each other. I think the 7 got into the 51 going into the corner, and the other guy got into him like on an exit or something like that, or right reared him in a corner. I already forgot. I know he right reared him in like the center of both his tires. It was very lucky it was right there, because if they would have wheel to wheel hit, the 7 probably would have went flipping. But good race they had. Pretty good, really good race. They were both really fast. So was their 3rd place guy. So we may fall to freaking 6th real quick here. We'll see. And also Riley, I think, didn't qualify, and he's already up to 8th. So he had a really good heat race getting up through the field. So we may fall to 7th really quick. And we're car number 1. Finishing like 7th is not going to be great, honestly. But I think there's 16 total in the race, I want to say. Or at least there's 16 positions. Yeah, there's 16. We're car number 1. I'd like to finish top 5, but I think that's going to be a hard go at this. We're just going to have to do our best, try to stay off the wall, and not wreck our car. Because if we can keep our car clean, I think that will be half the battle.
As long as everything's working properly, I'll give you your lap times here on the front stretch.
Well, I would hope so. I have them set on. You usually do. But coming around the back stretch here, getting ready to take the green. Hopefully it's a really quick race. 30 laps here can go by very, very fast. Good jump by the bottom. See if I can hold the bottom early on here. And caution immediately. We're behind the 7 car. I guess he beat us to the line still. So quick caution. Not what I wanted. We actually were in front of the 7, so that's unfortunate. We didn't get back to the line in time for that. Because I would have rather have been on the outside. But we actually made that bottom work pretty decent there. And plus we'll be in the same line as the leader unless these are single file restarts. I just ran the pros and those were double. I remember something was single. It might have been these, honestly. When I ran, what was it in these that we ran? Was it Eldora that we ran and had a really good race? I forgot where we ran and had a really fun race in these. I think it was Eldora. But I think these are single file restarts, and that's probably why the leader's up at the top there. So hopefully we can mitigate the cautions with that. Let's see when we come around here. 1 to go. We are single file still. Okay. So that is really unfortunate. We weren't in front of the 7 then because, or we didn't get him in by the line because the caution came out on lap 1, and we definitely were in front of him when the caution came out. We just didn't get to the start finish line in time.
Make sure everything's okay. We're ready to go.
7 car is not super fast on these restarts, and I'm probably gonna get a black flag. Of course we are, because the 7 car didn't go. Like, how did I beat him to the line? That's all I want to know. How is he that slow to the line? So we're either going to be DNF'd or we're going to have like a 10-second penalty at the end of this race. One of the two. So that's unfortunate. If you pass somebody before the start finish line, it needs to be on the right side. You won't get a black flag, but on the left side, you'll get that black flag. But I'm hoping there's not many cautions, but slow on the bottom doesn't sound good. Yep, there's another caution. Don't come back up the track. He already is. But that really sucks for us that we have this black flag. The only way it's gonna work out for me is if it goes green for a long time and we can just kind of get rid of some of those guys that are really far back from us. But we're gonna have this black flag. We're gonna drop spots at the end of this race, unfortunately, especially if there's a caution right towards the end. That's gonna suck. But how is the 7 that slow off the restart? That's my thing. Like, how is he that slow when we went to go take the green? The leader went, everybody started going, and just the 7 car did not. And I even was like off the throttle trying to stay side by side with them, and then we still beat him to the line. I couldn't see out my right side, obviously, but I was trying to stay to his inside and let him beat me, but he did not. That's very sad. It's rare that happens, I feel like. It happens more in NASCAR on the double file restarts because everybody, if something happens where everybody checks up or spins their tires, then a lot of black flags could happen.
Just remember,
but I think this is probably the first or second time this has ever happened to me on dirt, honestly. Yeah, everything's unmuted, so I don't know. He didn't say anything. I think he accidentally hit the button. Alright, let's see if we can get another good restart. Honestly, should just start going because what's gonna happen? We're gonna get a second black flag. I don't know if the black flags stack like that. Like, what if I just kept going? Like when a caution came out, what are they gonna do? Just black flag me and I'm still gonna have the 10-second penalty? I don't know. At that point, I'd be laps ahead of everybody. Well, not really, because the caution laps don't count. And another caution. Why can't these guys keep on going green, guys? It's not that hard. We're all running the bottom up here, and it's going great. I think the 7 car ended up wrecking. It looks, oh, maybe not. He's back a little bit. I think he had a bad restart again, or something. But he's getting his 5th spot back, so he's lucky. These cautions are gonna be ridiculous. I know the big block race I had earlier in the week, that was awful. There was 12 cautions in a 40 lap span, and we ended up flipped in one of them. If this keeps up, it's gonna end up like the big block race, which is gonna suck.
Pit road is open.
But we're getting good restarts up here. We're getting a good gap on the guys behind us. Just everybody keeps freaking wrecking. Because I need to get as much of this black flag covered as I can. Because I don't think it tells me how much of a penalty I have right now. Because I can't really serve it. Going under caution won't do anything. I don't know if it's like a... I think it's just a post-race penalty, honestly. I really do think that's all it is. Because we've gone enough laps under green, I would think, to where I would be DQ'd at this point.
Alright, bud, be ready to gas that bitch up.
Get ready to gas that bitch up. That's hilarious.
Space cross off, be ready.
Yeah, the 7 car is just off on the restarts. I think that guy's about to get a black flag too, behind me. Or he checked up just enough. And 13 car, thank you. Cool. We got a 0x from that, but we have a black flag and now we're back in traffic, so that's great. Like, I didn't even know the 13 was coming down the track because he was straight on my right side with the wing. So that's nice. I wish it would have hooked him. Because we should be up in 4th.
12.2.
Oh god, I could see why there's wrecks back here. The 17's looking like he's trying to wreck the guy in front of him. I'm just trying to keep this grip down here. And it's working pretty decent.
Outside. Clear, clear, clear. 12.43.
Oh my god, 17, where are you going? Oh god, we're gonna be 3 wide.
Hold your line.
And he's just coming up on us. Thank you.
Caution.
And, yep.
But I'll leave this
And
on
we're
you. If
flipped.
you want to stay out, we'll stay out.
Are we gonna land on our wheels? Absolutely not. Of
Oh
course
no,
not.
Ahmed.
Should be starting behind
Oh,
14.
Jason's in here. Oh, that's funny. That's a fucking mess of a race. Who was the 17? Like, you don't know how to drive. That's all I gotta say. He was all over the place. He's probably caused a lot of these wrecks, I'm assuming, already. That's my guess. Because, like, he went high there, completely just gassed it up, came all the way down the track, came all the way back up at 2. We didn't hit there, but I think it was Netco, and then he just slams us in the corner. So nowhere for me to go at all, and then everybody runs in. So that's super unfortunate, and then I end up on my lid, of course. Let's see if we can try to get back out there in time. I think we will, but we already have a black flag anyway, so it's not like it matters. But everything's unchecked anyways for tires, fuel, and all that, so we should be fine there. I think they're on 2 to go, maybe? Honestly, don't know. They might be on 1 to go right now, which would suck. I think they might be. And they're about to come around for the green then. Trying to watch the pace car behind me. And the pace car is pulling down, so yeah, they're about to go green.
Ready.
It might work like it did in the big blocks, though, where I might be still on the lead lap. We'll see.
Keep there outside.
I'll have to see when we get around for the start-finish line.
Outside. Clear high.
Does all the names go white or are they still red? They're still red. We're a lap down. So we're really screwed this race. This 17 car's all over the place. And my car is not driving the same. It is free as all hell. And another caution. Where is the caution? I think it was for Jason behind me. Oh my goodness. But yeah, I think we're a lap down. I can double check that here now. We're 2 laps down, actually, which I don't know how we're 2 laps down, but we are. Because the caution came out before I was a lap down. And then I understand the 1 lap down when they started going green, but... Oh well. This is a lost cause of a race and just a million wrecks, so...
Open.
Terrible race altogether. If it would have stayed green the entire way, I think we had a good shot of staying up front in like top 4 at the time. Because we had speed off these restarts and was running fine up there and was actually pulling away from the guys when we had a couple green flag laps. So it's really unfortunate the situation we are in. I think the 14 of Jason's a lap down now. I know him from a friend that I've raced online with forever on like PS3, PS4 and stuff. So he's a friend of his that I've known for a while. But we'll see how this goes for the end. I have nothing to really race for, so I'm not really trying to race for spots. I'm just trying to get my safety rating back from this race. I think we have a 2x right now, I want to say, from the 17.
Green flags out.
I pushed my wing like all the way back because of how free the car is right now. Okay, now it's super tight. I need to go back forward. Actually, I think my wing's fucked. I don't think it matters. My wing's not moving. I think because when we flipped on it, we got too much damage to move it. Actually, I think it is moving. I just can't physically see it moving. And looks like they're about to wreck in front of me. Oh, nope, they saved it. Yeah, my car does not drive the same with this damage. My wing is damaged. I don't know how much more my car is damaged, but my top wing is definitely damaged, so it's not good. And this track is super worn out. The top's definitely the fastest way around, but I can barely get up there smooth. Even with a good, clean car, it'd be hard for me to get up top smooth. So I kind of want to watch out for the leaders whenever they start to catch us and see where they're running to run the opposite lane. But there may be a caution before that. But if it goes green, it'd be fine. At least get this race over with. Somebody's spinning out up there. It looked like the 17 again, or maybe it was the 9. Yeah, I think it was the 9 car there, but I don't know if that's the car with the 17 on it. Slow car down bottom. That doesn't sound great, but no caution. Oh, these guys are running the top. All right, I'm gonna run the bottom then. Try to stay out of their way if I can.
5, 2, 6.
Just because we got wrecked and stuff.
Slow one on the bottom. Clear high.
Try to not screw up the leaders as much as possible. I don't know what Jason's doing down here. He's going over the tires. That's not a good idea. His car seems very damaged. He might be on the same lap as me right now if I were to catch him again.
13.569.
If he stays that slow, he will. I don't know where the, I think the Mountain Dew car is behind me, which we were right with him when we got hit by him early in the race, and that's what kind of screwed us, was the hit by the 13.
Down the bottom, down the bottom.
Oh yeah, we should pass him, which is nice. And never mind, there's a caution. I don't know what the caution was for. Oh, there's the caution. That's what the caution's for. The 17 and the 7. Shocker, it was the 17. Jesus, and he started going when there's people coming around. He's an idiot. What a mess. What a mess this race was. We'll go back and see all the incidents after the race. We have only a few more laps left. We'll probably drop to the back here, I imagine, next time by. And we have a black flag. But I should be able to get by Jason and get enough of a gap on him for my black flag to beat him.
We're gonna have to come around the 13. Pit road is open.
Think we're dropping to the back? No? Are we really going to start here? That's going to be not good if we start up here. I think the lap car should go to the back, I imagine. Think when we hit 1 to green then it'll happen? Oh, he's going to the pits. So I should pass him when we take the green. Am I going to drop to the back here? Yes, I'm dropping to the back. Good.
I think we should be behind the 13 and behind the 4.
Okay, he went all the way through the pits and is coming out now. He didn't even stop at his stall. I'm so confused.
11. Look, get her cleaned out real good. Coming to the green here.
All right.
I think we should be behind the 8. Pace cars off.
We have nothing really to race for. I just want to beat Jason at this point because we're on the same lap. He was going like 5 miles an hour anyway, so it shouldn't be a problem for us. I wonder if he has wheel damage or something, maybe. Well, he went over the tires down there a few times, so he might. Oh, it's the checker. Did we get timed out? Oh, wait, no, I'm laps down. I forgot. So that caution came out with literally a couple laps left for them. So, yeah, I finished behind Jason because I didn't have time to get in front of him. That's unfortunate. Oh, my God, look how bad my wing was. Look how bad my rear wing was. It was so bent up. That's awful. Where's a close chase? Yeah, it's so wavy. That's terrible. But it was a good race up front in the beginning. Let's go back, see all the incidents, because there was quite a bit, it seems. literally off the start. 8 car getting on the tires and just spinning out. Good job. That was a way to start the race. I already had a black flag at this point, I think. 7 car got the wall really hard. I know he fell back some. 15 spinning out. 8 car running into the back of him, and the 15's brake checking him. And is he going to retaliate him? Oh, there's something going to happen with these guys. Oh, 15 got the wall. I think the 15 got the wall and then spun out trying to get back to him because he hit the wall and then gassed it up. That's never going to work. Spun out there. I think right in front of the leaders. This is where the 7 car fell back, but then there ended up being a caution because 7 car got to the 4 and then came back down the track and somebody ran into him. Oh, what a mess of a race. And there's a 17 getting into somebody and then spinning. And then this is where I got to the inside of 13. I couldn't see that he was that sideways, and then we get fucked from it. And then I just get absolutely rammed by the 17 up the track. So then hit again, and then I go flipping. This is where we got all of our wing damage. It goes into the ground, and then it comes out all wavy. So that's super unfortunate. We're going to lose a ton of iRacing. Damn it. I just gained a little bit last race, and then Jason spun out here. That was that caution. 17. How many incident points did this 17 get? I want to know. Oh, wait. He was the 9 car, wasn't he? Yeah, he was the 9 car. He only had 4, shockingly. Joey had 6. A lot of people had 4. I had 2 for my incident, so that's unfortunate. I would have thought the 17 had a lot more than that, though. The way he got up into people. Ooh, Joey slammed the wall. There was 2 X's of his 6, for sure. But I definitely feel like we could have been in front of this shenanigans. Like, I could have gotten a top 5 in this race, no problem, I think, if we didn't get hit by that 13. Where? 17? What were you doing? Is a 9 car, but, like, you did not check up one bit. Hang on, I need to go on board with this. Because you're just fully gassed it up and just never even looked ahead and saw him. Oh my, what a freaking wreck that was. Just never even looked ahead for him. That was dumb. And then that's the end of the race. So, really unfortunate overall. We finished back in 13th with a 2X. Car number 1. Probably going to lose like 100 iRating, so that's going to hurt a lot. We're already under 4K. Going to probably be like under 3,900 now. So, let's go see what we end up getting out of this. All right, results in strength of field was only 1,500. It freaking felt like it. There was just a bunch of idiots in there, but our safety somehow didn't change. That's kind of funny. Lost over 100 iRating. We're down under 3,900. Oh my god, we need to get that back. It's so bad. I was getting close to 4K again, like after my last pro race at Knoxville. I had a really good race there. We finished all the way back in 13th, lost a ton. Just really unfortunate race. That black flag wasn't going to help us at all anyways because of all the incidents and all the wrecks. So we probably would have finished last in the lead lap anyway. So it would have been like 10th. It wouldn't have mattered if we were a lap down or not at that point, really, because we would have finished back in 10th because the restart would have been with like 1 or 2 laps left. So we would have been screwed either way. So that was just a terrible race from start to finish pretty much. We were having a good heat race. Well, heat race is okay. They pulled away from me really badly, and then I just started running the bottom in the feature, and it worked pretty well for me. And unfortunately, I had that black flag early on, then got hit by the 13, then got hit by the 17 and flipped over. So it is what it is. Just bad race overall. Good win by Scott up front. He was fast the entire time, so he deserved that win. He was definitely fastest in the lobby. So unfortunate race. These are things happen though, so we'll try to come back in the next one. I think the next one I'm gonna do is supers at Weed Sport. I'm assuming that's what I'm hoping for. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to because Weed Sport doesn't get a lot of participation, but we're gonna do the best we can with that if we can race it. So I appreciate you guys for watching as always, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.